In this video, we will see together how not to mix par and pour. Par and pour. So we will start with par. So par can be used to connect to the way or to express the way or the means. It can also be used to express the place where one is passing by. It can be used to express the unit. And then it can be used to express the passive voice. So the way, the means, the place where one is passing by, the unit, and in the passive voice. Let's start with the way, the means. And here is the example. Ce paquet sera envoyé par avion pour arriver plus vite. Ce paquet sera envoyé par avion pour arriver plus vite. So it's quite clear that in that case, par is introducing the way or the means. Now, the place where one is passing by. Nous aimons toujours rentrer chez nous en passant par le parc. Nous aimons toujours rentrer chez nous en passant par le parc. So in that situation, it's clearly connected to the place where one is passing by, en passant par le parc. Third possibility to introduce or to connect to the meaning of the unit. Je pense que vous devriez étudier 4 heures par jour. Je pense que vous devriez étudier 4 heures par jour. So in that case, it's really connected to jour. So par jour. And jour in that case is the unit. And so the last use, but it's actually quite important, is the passive voice. If you don't really know what is the passive voice, I definitely advise you to have a look at the video I made just to understand, well, what it means and then the construction, because they are quite precise. So the idea is that in the passive voice, by modifying the phrase from the active voice, we will use and we will introduce a complément d'agent. And so par will be definitely connected to it because it will introduce this complément d'agent. Il a été invité par son patron. Il a été invité par son patron. So I won't explain really the way to construct the passive voice, but the idea is simply that the active voice would be son patron invite lui, so son patron l'invite, but then we want to change the focus and we want to focus on him, so we will modify the sentence and we will say il a été invité, and now because we are putting that in the passive voice, we have to use par to introduce this complément d'agent, son patron. One more time. If it's not clear, the passive voice, have a look at the video. Il a été invité par son patron. And now let's have a look at pour. So pour can introduce or connect it to the goal, the purpose, or then the destination, or the duration. So the goal, the purpose, the destination, or the duration. So let's start, obviously, with the goal, the purpose. And here is the example. Elle est passée pour me rendre mes livres. Elle est passée pour me rendre mes livres. So as you can see in that situation, pour is clearly introducing the goal and the purpose. Me rendre mes livres. That's the purpose of the visit. Elle est passée pour me rendre mes livres. So now, the destination. Je vais partir pour Paris la semaine prochaine. Je vais partir pour Paris la semaine prochaine. So now it's clearly introducing the destination. Paris, here, pour Paris. Je vais partir pour Paris la semaine prochaine. So pour can also be used to introduce the duration. And here is the example. Nous partirons en Afrique pour 2 ans. Nous partirons en Afrique pour 2 ans. As you can see here, you introduce 2 ans, so it's clearly the duration. So nous partirons en Afrique pour 2 ans.